Hello everyone. Today I'm here to show you the new standard mix in Season 4 off of 2K2D 214S with Bridget. As a brief refresher, you may remember in the last season that there were two kind of main mix-ups that you can do here. The main one that most people used was the JD mix-up, which looks like this. And if they don't FD this, you get two mix-ups, which is pretty great. And then the other one that people use was the more technical TK roll mix-up, which works like this. And this one also gives you two mix-ups, but it does not care about FD or anything, which is pretty great. But both of these mix-ups had their ups and downs. The main downside with the JD mix-up is that if you FD'd this JD, there were ways that you can RPS to avoid the second mix-up. And the downside with TK roll is that the overhead option, which was this F-Shiki here, was kind of unstable in some situations, and it just didn't work on every character. But now in Season 4, we have a new mix-up which kind of combines these two ideas and gives you sort of the best of both worlds. So one thing about the old TK roll mix-up that was worth noting was that if you did this TK roll, you could not land and do 2K2D like that. If you notice on the frame bar, it's very not frame tight, it's very fuzzyable, and you could just not do this. But now in Season 4, we have a new mix-up that allows you to do this, and it's frame tight, and you get all the other benefits of TK roll as well. And so that new mix-up in Season 4 now looks like this. This has pretty much all the benefits of TK roll, but in addition to doing this, you can also land and do the low. And you can time it at a timing that is frame tight with the overhead. Excuse my poor execution, brand new tech, but basically with this option, now you can force your opponent to block 3 mix-ups at a time because you have this high-low with the JS and the 2K. That's one. And then you still have the 2K and the F-Shiki, but this works even more consistently than before, and it looks like this. And then you can also do 2K, 214K into one last mix. Into one last JD and 2K. To execute this, the way I do it is I do 2K2D 214S, and then I hold 214K for a little while, and at the same time I'm also holding up. So you can see in my virtual controller in the top left, I'm also holding up, and then right as I release I press JS, and I only hold roll for like a little bit. You have to play around with the timing a little bit to see how it works for you, but once you get the timing down on this, it works at any range and pretty much any screen position. One thing to note about this mix that is pretty notable is that it actually does not work very well if your opponent is directly in the corner like this. The problem that arises here is that your JS may only hit once. Here it hit twice still, but in some instances it may only hit once, which is a bummer. But the main thing that is not good is that you can't do the F-Shiki anymore. If you notice there, I put in the input to do the F-Shiki, but I was just too low and the game just doesn't let you. And on top of that, even if you get the 2JS, your 2K character specific may start whiffing in the corner. So in the corner, I would recommend doing a different setup. And there's a lot of different ones now in Season 4, but just be aware that this does not work when your opponent is directly in the corner. Alright, so I hope this helped some of you guys out that was looking for new tech or asking me to explain this mix on Discord. And I'll personally be using this mix until something better is found, maybe. But I hope you guys have fun in the Season 4 update. Bye-bye.